Okay, new account. I'm gonna redeem myself. I'm gonna redeem myself on this fucking one. So, can you think of a Canadian product that's better than American one? Honestly, okay, I did this video before, and all I ended up listing was a bunch of Canadian systems and services and stuff, and people are like, "That's not a product." So here we go. Here we go. So first of all, Kraft peanut butter. That's right. Kraft peanut butter is only available in Canada, and it is this shit. Okay, you put that stuff on a cracker, it is like crack cocaine. It is addictive. Best of all, you put it on some toast, you leave the crumbs out, you get house hippos. Don't know what a house hippo is? Fucking look it up. Then there's Chapman's ice cream. Chapman's ice cream is pretty much the Canadian version of our Ben and Jerry's, but it's fucking better. You can still get it in those tiny little tubs. It's premium ice cream, and best of all, they are not fucking owned by anybody but themselves. They do not have a Unilever overlord trying to shut down their political messages. No, they stand up for Canadians, and they are the best ice cream. Then if you want potatoes, screw Idaho potatoes. The best potatoes are fucking Canada. Alberta potatoes, PEI potatoes. Are you kidding? Your Idaho potatoes are friggin' grown from the seeds from Canadian potatoes. That's how fucking good our potatoes are. And you can get them from companies like McCain's, who make the best breakfast potatoes, hash browns, and also Cavendish. Cavendish, I live on their restaurant style potato wedges, like every day for lunch, nonstop. I lost weight on that shit because it's so fucking healthy for you. Going back to McCain's, best fucking cake in the world is a McCain cake. You haven't had that shit, you need to go out, buy yourself an entire one, you will end up eating it. The whole thing. I swear to God, you will end up eating the entire McCain cake. Are you vegan? Do you need some soy milk? Do you need some almond milk? Do you need something that's not regular cow's milk? Well, we got Earth's Own. That shit is so good. I used to drink Silk, and then they had like a whole breakout of, I don't know, listeria or something. Anyways, ended up changing to Earth's Own. Fucking amazing. Absolutely amazing. Never going back. Never going back to Silk. Love Earth's Own. Then you want to talk about candy? How about an Aero bar? This thing's got bubbles. What about Coffee Crisp? What about Smarties? And no, I'm not talking about those pressed little powder candy things that you guys have in the United States. Up here, Smarties for us is candy-coated little chocolates. They're fucking good, though. Not a big fan of the red dye ones. The purple and the red, they have a weird aftertaste. But the rest of them are really fucking good. And then there's Thrills Gum. Oh, no. Actually, you know what? Forget Thrills Gum. That stuff tastes like soap. It's gross. You want cookies? We got two of the best fucking cookie makers in the world here, okay? Okay? We got Leclerc and we got Dare. Leclerc, they make these cookies. They got like a biscuit on the bottom, chocolate on top, and then they got things like inside, like there's a s'more version, there's a caramel, there's like a latte, like absolutely addictive fucking cookies. And then there's the Dare. They make a whole bunch of cookies, but mostly they make maple cookies, okay? Maple syrup cookies, all right? And they're the shape of little maple leaves. I mean, how much more Canadian can you get than that, okay? All right? All right? And then I know you Americans, you have your Girl Scouts, but we have Girl Guides up here. All right? And I don't care what you say compared to Girl Scout cookie. Our cookies are way better. Okay? In the springtime, you can get these vanilla and chocolate cookies. They're addictive. I bought like 5 packs and I've already gone through like 2 of them. All right? I'm going to get fat just eating these friggin' I'm like an addict looking for a dealer every time the springtime comes around. Like, where are the Girl Guides? Okay? I need the goddamn cookies. Okay? Yeah. Now, in the fall, they do mint ones. They're garbage. They're garbage. But the vanilla and chocolate ones, addictive. You want chips? We got Old Dutch. We got Hostess. Hostess, those little goblin thingies, those things are awesome, okay? Of course you want chips with an amazing fucking mascot. Like, of course, of course. And then you want Cheetos? Forget that shit. We got Hawkins cheesies. They're better. They're like the harder, crunchy cheesies instead of the poofy cheesies, and they're way fucking better. You know what? Then we got Kraft Dinner. I know what you're saying. Kraft is American. We don't give a shit. Up here, Kraft Dinner, KD, it's Canadian. We've made them Canadian, okay? They're Canadian across the board because you don't get that shit in the United States. You guys call it mac and cheese. No, no, no. It's KD. It's always going to be KD, and it will forever be KD. Another company that we have pretty much indoctrinated into becoming Canadians, and we made them honorary Canadians, is Heinz. While fucking another company that we made an honorary Canadian, even though they're American, French's. Because you know what happened? Years ago, fucking Heinz left Leamington. They left them high and dry. They had tons and tons of tomatoes that were always going into Heinz ketchup. And Canadians remember. Man, we're like elephants. We don't forget. So we don't use Heinz ketchup anymore. We only buy French's up here. We also buy French's mustard because it's also made with mustard from Canada as well. Because we remember this kind of shit. And of course, the obvious one, beer. Of course, Canadian beer is better than American. What you guys is practically water down there. I'm not even a beer drinker, and I know that it's practically water. Then you got maple syrup. I'm sorry. I know. Vermont's about to scream at me, but we have the best maple. No, you don't. No, you don't. Compared to Quebec, Quebec has the best maple syrup. So don't come here with that shit. I'm going to throw you back, okay? I'm going to throw you back if you come here with that shit. Now let's talk about lobster, seafood. East Coast in Canada, best fucking seafood. And again, I know Maine, you're screaming at me, oh, we have Maine lobsters. No, no, no. Your fucking lobsters, they're leaving Maine. Water's too friggin' warm, so they've been going north to Canada because we got cold water. And you know what makes fucking lobsters better? Colder water. And then when you want to expand out, eggs. Canadian eggs made by Canadian egg farmers, which, because we all know you in the United States are having a problem with eggs right now. Then we got dairy. That's right. Our milk, our cheese, our yogurt, all made by Canadian dairy farmers, because we don't want that American shit up here. We have standards. We have huge standards. We don't use the kind of antibiotics and steroids that you guys fucking use. No, because we have standards up here in Canada. Then finally, our meat. Meat, Alberta beef, best shit in the world. I'm telling you right now, okay? Because it's made by Canadian farmers. You know why? You know why? Because McDonald's in Canada only uses Canadian beef. That's right. Uses Canadian beef. And then also eggs, McDonald's, only from Canada. Oh, and yeah, I know what you're saying. McDonald's is an American company, but you know what? Canadians have all day breakfast up here, which just makes it a better fucking Canadian product. And then finally, the most important, the best product that comes out of Canada is Canadians. Our life expectancy is higher. Our education ranks higher than the United States. Our friggin' healthcare, yes, it's universal. Maybe we have to fucking wait, but we at least don't go bankrupt while we're waiting. At least we don't die because we can't afford our fucking healthcare. I will take our healthcare any fucking day of the year over having to pay for healthcare. We are also the biggest fucking landmass in the entire world. That's right. Canada is bigger than the United States. Okay? Yeah. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to do? And finally, and most important right now, even though Canada is in the middle of an election, we currently have the best fucking leader in the entire goddamn world. That's right. Mark Carney, Prime Minister of Canada, who is a million times better than Donald Trump any day of the week. Okay, Donald Trump wishes he could be a businessman like friggin' Carney. Successful, smart, went to Harvard, Oxford, friggin' ran the Bank of Canada, friggin' ran the Bank of UK, right? First Canadian to ever run the bank, be the governor of the Bank of the UK, of England, all right? So Donald Trump wishes he could have half of the smarts, the intelligence, the resume that Mark Carney has. So what's the takeaway here? Made in Canada is always fucking better because we have better water, we have better lumber, we have bigger forests, we have the most diverse fucking landmass that you have ever seen. We've got deserts in Canada. Did you know that? Yeah, we got more than trees. We've got our own versions of the Grand Canyon. We have quite a few of them, actually. We have fjords. We have mountains. We have prairies. We have deserts. We have a whole entire Arctic tundra up there. We are the greatest country in the world, so you Americans can fucking suck it.